Welcome to Important Updates, your trusted source for breaking headlines, global insights, and sharp analysis from around the world. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an update. I don't think people understand just how turbulent Lufthansa's Boeing 787 rollout has been. Frankfurt, January 7, 2026. The morning is cold, and a Lufthansa Boeing 787-9, Berlin, sits quietly on the tarmac. Instead of the usual pre-flight bustle, ground crew and technicians huddle by the landing gear, faces tense as they consult manuals. Inside, passengers bound for Newark grow restless as the departure board flips from on time to delayed. The Dreamliner looks flawless from afar, but the sight of engineers and silence from the gate agent stirs anxiety. Manufacturing delays and technical glitches have plagued the rollout. Today's delay is just one chapter in a much larger story. The path to progress, it turns out, is rarely a smooth flight. Lufthansa's order for the Boeing 787 was a bold move to modernize its aging long-haul fleet. Older A340s were costly, and efficiency was crucial in a competitive market. The 787, with lightweight composites and 20% better fuel efficiency, seemed the perfect answer. Its long range opened new direct routes, connecting Frankfurt and Munich to more destinations. The Dreamliner's larger windows and quieter engines promised a superior passenger experience. The promise was bright, but the challenges were just beginning. Excitement quickly turned to frustration as Boeing's 787 production hit major snags. Microscopic flaws in the carbon fiber fuselage triggered intense FAA scrutiny, halting all deliveries. Lufthansa's carefully planned schedules and route launches unraveled as months stretched into over a year of delays. The first 5 787s Lufthansa received weren't even built for them, so-called white tails, originally destined for other airlines. These planes needed extensive refitting to meet Lufthansa's standards, adding more delays. The airline had already retired older jets, creating a gap in its fleet and forcing last-minute adjustments. When deliveries finally resumed in August 2022, the first Dreamliner arrived, long overdue. But the disruption had already forced Lufthansa to keep flying less efficient aircraft, delaying both cost savings and environmental benefits. The delivery halt was just the start. The real turbulence was still ahead. Each delay rippled through operations, straining resources and patience. The Dreamliner's arrival was supposed to mark a new era. Instead, it became a symbol of how quickly plans can unravel in aviation. The wait was over, but the challenges were far from finished. The first Lufthansa 787-9 touched down in Frankfurt to fanfare, but the celebration was short-lived. The aircraft needed months of modifications and certifications before carrying passengers. Each new 787 delivery brought unpredictable post-delivery issues, many linked to Boeing's earlier production flaws. The FAA required rigorous inspections and rework for every plane, causing further delays. Lufthansa's maintenance teams found themselves working overtime on brand new jets. Instead of entering service quickly, each Dreamliner sat idle for weeks or months. The airline had to deploy the 787s on short domestic routes for crew training and reliability checks, not the long-haul missions they were built for. Planning became a nightmare. No two planes had the same issues, and delays were impossible to predict. The dream of rapid fleet modernization was slipping away. The 787's arrival was a milestone, but the reality was a maze of setbacks. For Lufthansa, every new jet brought as many headaches as hopes. The journey was proving far more turbulent than anyone expected. Inside the first 5 Lufthansa 787s, another problem awaited. The business class seats weren't Lufthansa's own. These white-tail jets came with interim seats from other airlines, not the new Allegris product Lufthansa had promised. Passengers expecting a next-generation experience found inconsistency and disappointment. The airline had to label these planes as having a transitional business class, a tough message for a premium brand. Retrofitting the proper Allegri's cabin meant taking new planes out of service for weeks, hard to justify with a fleet already stretched thin. The seat saga was a direct result of earlier production delays, forcing Lufthansa to compromise on its product. Passengers faced a lottery. Would they get the new seats or the old ones? For Lufthansa, it was a branding headache and a logistical challenge. The inconsistent cabin experience became a symbol of the wider 787 troubles. Fixing it would take time, money, and more disruption. The Dreamliner's promise of a premium experience was, for now, out of reach. Technical problems piled up beyond the cabin. The 787's reliability fell short of Lufthansa's high standards, with issues ranging from galley malfunctions to cockpit software glitches. More serious faults, like hydraulic or electrical problems, grounded planes and forced cancellations. In early 2024, a new flaw in the engine de-icing system led to restrictions on flying in certain weather, a major headache for a German airline. Maintenance teams scrambled to keep up, learning a complex new aircraft while dealing with frequent faults. The unpredictability made scheduling a nightmare. A plane could be fine one day and grounded the next. Dispatch reliability suffered, impacting punctuality and passenger trust. The Dreamliner was supposed to be a workhorse, but instead, it became a constant challenge. Each technical issue added to the operational strain. The battle for reliability was ongoing. The Dreamliner's dream was proving elusive. The ripple effects hit passengers hardest. New 787 routes were postponed, and travelers faced last-minute cancellations or aircraft swaps. Some booked expecting a Dreamliner, only to end up on an older jet, or stranded altogether. Each disruption meant lost revenue, compensation costs, and logistical chaos for Lufthansa. The airline's reputation for reliability took a hit, as did its bottom line. Frequent changes made network planning nearly impossible. A small sub-fleet's problems spread across the entire long-haul operation. Passengers lost trust, sometimes choosing competitors instead. The 787's troubles touched every part of the business. For Lufthansa, the cost was more than financial. It was a blow to its brand. The promise of advancement through technology was being tested like never before. Lufthansa is fighting back. The airline's leadership is pressuring Boeing for better quality control and compensation for delays. Lufthansa Technik has built a specialist team to tackle recurring 787 issues and speed up repairs. Proactive inspections and modifications are now routine, aiming to boost reliability. The first 5 white-tail 787s will be retrofitted with the Allegri's cabin during major maintenance, minimizing downtime. All new deliveries will come with the proper interior, slowly restoring consistency. Network planning is now more conservative, using 787s on established routes to limit disruption. The fleet is treated as still in its introductory phase. Stability comes before expansion. The focus fix reliability, then grow. Lufthansa's approach is pragmatic, prioritizing passengers and operational resilience. The road to recovery is cautious, but determined. Lufthansa's 787 saga is a cautionary tale for the industry. Even the most advanced aircraft can stumble if manufacturing and supply chains falter. Relying on a single supplier proved risky. The fallout hit operations, finances, and reputation. Yet the Dreamliner's core strengths, efficiency, range, comfort, remain vital to Lufthansa's future. As reliability improves and cabins are standardized, the 787 will become the asset it was meant to be. The airline will likely diversify its fleet and demand stricter quality guarantees in future deals. For passengers, consistency and reliability should return as the fleet matures. The Dreamliner's dream isn't lost, just delayed. Lufthansa, wiser from the experience, will emerge stronger and more resilient. The turbulence will pass, and the journey toward a modern, efficient future will continue.